Looks like they've got a bit of a haze effect since we're in Iki Island. You can kind of hear the voices too. That's cool. It's very subtle changes. Oh, indeed. I can turn this down because I'm kind of using earbuds. Oh, I'd even get the 10. Go have a look, see at the. Oh, you can also retry the places here, just straight up. I'll check out this helping hand thing.
That's my cousin.
Using those as either an outpost there or something else. No, it's a quest.
I'll take him over a dozen samurai any day.
Talking about me.
The ghost will help us.
I hear he killed 1,000 Mongols with that old Shimura bastard slung over his shoulder. Yes?
Those stories, they're not entirely true.
Of course they are. You must have heard some good ones about the ghost.
I didn't hear the tales. I lived them.
Good one.
If you want to help his fight, the ghost of Iki is asking for donations. We leave our offerings at his camp, northeast of where Kidafure village used to stand.
If you're taking food, he likes his sake filtered and his millet washed.
I'm sure he does.
How dare they use my name? It's just like in Like a Dragon, where they impersonate Kiryu.
I hope the ghost hears our prayers.
Hearing's one thing. Let's hope he answers them.
That wasn't that far of a fall, come on. Game source is still a bit loud.
Quickly, wonder who's been impersonating me.
It's too far away.
Slow, clumsy child.
So clumsy. Just as you were saying.
Kaze, come on!
They were normally just too far away for a chain assassination.
Must be the ghost camp. Still warm. Drank every drop. He was here, maybe watching something. I should wait, see if he comes back. Movement near the camp. Bandits.
Is he gonna deal with them?
You must be the ghost.
Is he capable at all?
Are you stealing sake? More thief than samurai.
How can they not see him?
Don't hit those barrels. Where are you running off to? Better catch up. Time to meet the ghost.
Oh, that was enough to have them all see me. Alright then. What's this? Was this to loot again?
On our walks, my mother would regale me with funny stories about the cats that roam the palaces in Kyoto.
Did you play this song already? Good kitty.
I would pepper her with questions. But soon enough, it was time for bokken practice. My mother would bring me to the swordmaster, a gruff country samurai. But I think she wanted something else for me.
Rokunai add a target during chain assassinations to extend your range. Huh? I could just chain assassinate from further away, but how that would work.
All right, ghost. Let's see if you left a trail. Tracks. Clumsy.
How about I just go kill these people whilst I'm here?
Stand and fight me! I'll put that sword...
Literally just 3 of them. One guy over there who's just wasn't in the standoff for some reason. I think that'll be everyone dead from here.
Got you! Back off! Or you'll answer to the ghost of Iki! Ha!
Enough. I'm looking for the ghost.
You and half the island, but we found him first.
This little rat shit owes us a fortune.
He owes me more.
One day, boy. Then we start snipping off toes.
So you're the hero everyone's talking about.
Oh no, I'm not the ghost, but I do work for him. There we were, fighting to save Iki Island, when those dead fox bandits attacked us. Took the ghost prisoner.
Where do they take him?
Their camp, just west of here. I've got one day to pay them back.
No, stay out of trouble. I will find your master. I have some questions for the ghost of Iki.
There's an actual camp or just a mission one? No easy access to grass around here, I don't see.
Send your best warrior.
I think there's only 5 of them anyway.
Only bring me glory.
Oh, no, it's 2 more. They're gonna come on over?
Get down!
I was holding block, but didn't do anything.
Get down!
No collectibles here. Doesn't look like any of them even dropped anything.
All right. You?
Lord Sakai, get me
Really?
out of here.
You're pretending to be the ghost.
A respectful tribute.
Respectful. I should have known you were behind this.
I'm sorry, Lord Sakai. With Mongols everywhere, I couldn't take it anymore. Then I heard this Iki smuggler was prepping a one-way trip to the mainland. I had to get out.
And you didn't say goodbye.
You're always so busy.
If you were so eager to escape, how did you end up like this?
I got caught sneaking aboard the smuggler's ship. When word got out that I was stranded on Iki, some very bad locals hunted me down, tried to rob me.
Did you rob them first?
Skimmed profits and Sawasake never hurt anybody.
So you're the most hated man on Iki. Half the island wants you dead, the other half you owe money. Am I close?
Lucky guess.
That doesn't explain the Ghost Act.
The people here hate me. But as the ghost, I could inspire the locals, rob the lowlifes, and
And buy your way to the mainland.
everybody wins.
I should leave. Let you deal with this mess.
But the ghost wouldn't do that, right?
Hold still.
Arms are still asleep.
Wake them up. I'll escort you to the campsite, but that's it.
Am I gonna get that half mask off him?
All right, Ghost of Iki. You're on your own.
Wait. You can't leave me here. Everyone on this island is out to get me.
What about your recruit?
You met Fugu. Is he all right?
He nearly lost his head trying to pay your ransom.
He's just a fisherman. The kid needs me. Help me find Fugu, and I'll be out of your hair, I promise.
Oh,
I don't
better
believe
be
that.
close.
We agreed on a meeting place nearby, in case we were split up.
Lead the way.
I thought you only had eyes for Tsushima. What brings you to Iki?
I came here with my father once. Years ago. Never thought I'd return. When I heard something terrible was happening here, I couldn't ignore it.
Wish I'd known about those rumors. All I heard was Iki is safe, not a Mongol in sight.
This friend of yours, how did you convince him to join your ghost performance?
The Eagle tribe sank the boat I used to get here. I almost drowned, but Fugu pulled me from the sea. I tried to ditch him, but he wouldn't listen.
He couldn't resist your charms.
Few can, my lord.
I guess there's a collectible in this hut. Up the ladder?
It's me!
I knew you'd escape, Master! The ghost lives to fight again!
Hey, enough with the ghost talk, Fugu. You can call me Kenji. My friend here is the ghost.
Oh, I see. Well, someone called the Viper has a message for the ghost.
That's for me.
You're in trouble with the Viper of Hakata Bay?
He's the smuggler I told you about. The one with the ship ready to sail for the mainland. I tried sneaking on board, but he caught me. Now I owe him a small fortune if I want to keep my head and get off this island.
Then we better meet him and sort this out.
You're going to help me?
The Ghost of Iki is going to help himself. I want to meet the smuggler who spent the last 20 years evading samurai capture.
It's going north. Can't tell.
What happened to your horse?
Miko? I had to trade him to the Viper as collateral. I hope he's all right.
Lord Shimura's been hunting the Viper for years. You're lucky he didn't take one of your hands when you tried to sneak aboard his ship.
He was about to chop off other things, but I convinced him to save me a seat to the mainland. All it took was handing over Miko and promising to pay 10 times the asking price.
Yeah, of course you did.
You should know, the Viper doesn't like people like us.
People like us?
You know, tough guys. What's so funny?
Nothing.
Well, whatever you do, don't push him. This doesn't have to get ugly.
But target practice. First green of spring, seconds to black decaying. Made by blood and beast, want to reject death's allure, repair the jewel hand's frailty. So heal myself. Stage shrine. Don't care for this. This has resolve. I guess I can jump from a height to hurt myself.
Stay down. Why get up again?
Yeah, there we go. Even more fluffy. Ah! Got oh. My print screen has turned into crop. I didn't think it would do that. Just want to send us to snipes. Come on, don't do that. We've got a Yarnum hat. Yarnum vestments. Feathers plucked from the last great hunter, so is it the guy in the wheelchair? I wouldn't say this is very Bloodborne. Morning broth. So these are just skins that don't really change the effects of the armor, sadly. How you doing today, Bronth?
Wait here, Fugu.
Yes, I mean, Master Kenji.
This is gonna end into a fight, isn't it? There's a dueling. Yeah, we're just gonna duel for his
It's me,
safety.
Kenji, the ghost of Iki. We're here to see the Viper.
Be calm, Kenji, and don't talk too much.
Who? Me?
1 second,
There's
just
my
gonna get you
money.
collectible.
You must be the Viper of Hakata Bay.
Who is the Masu, Kenji?
He's a friend. Jin Sakai.
Sakai. Had a run-in with your father once. Never got the feeling back in my little finger. Cannot say I mourned him.
Keep disrespecting my father. Maybe I'll take the whole hand.
Ha! Jin, always with the jokes.
I'm not laughing. How did this runt recruit a samurai?
Kenji said he tried to sneak aboard your ship. He regrets the insult.
That's me, stupid, disrespectful Kenji.
Now he owes you a small fortune.
A big fortune. If you came to negotiate, you are wasting my time.
You're right. Nobody haggles with the Viper. We'd be better off collecting the bounty on your head.
Spoken like old Kazumasa.
Great points, everyone. But about my payment...
We can do better. If you meet us halfway. You need payment today to fund your journey. And weather the Mongol invasion. Lower Kenji's payment. And we can settle up now. Or wait. And hope he survives long enough to pay you back in full.
Hey!
You have got a smart friend, Kenji. Too bad he is another samurai prick. Just like dear old Kazumasa.
Stand back, Kenji.
Wait, we can sort this out.
Yeah, I can sort it out by killing him. Been a while since I've had a duel. All the best today. You're woken up early and get back to sleep. Everything went right. Rude. My sleep recently has been terrible. Stream may end before you head to bed. So I've got a friend's funeral to attend later. Probably be stopping around noon my time. It's about an hour or hour and a half.
Pretty sword you've got there. Too long since I faced a samurai.
I don't know why you wouldn't block that one.
No. No, no, no.
My spleen!
You samurai, so quick to spill blood. Watch close, Kenji.
Running through. You got this.
I hate that you get animation locked so easily in this. I was pressing block. Wasn't working.
No.
Oh, it's all your fault, Kenji.
Pretty sword you've got there.
He just has an instant attack.
Running
close, Kenji. You samurai, so quick to spill blood.
Lord Sakai! No!
You chose the wrong friend, Sakai.
He says swordsman, is it? Win stands for swordsman.
You've got this!
I'll teach you respect.
Run him through!
Pretty sword you've got there.
Kill him, Lord Sakai! We can take his ship.
We will not drop to his level. The Viper will take you
Why
to
not?
the mainland. And when he arrives, he will make an offering at the nearest temple for Kazumasa Sakai.
I can do the rust part. But nobody is getting off this island. The Eagle Tribe bastards stole my navigation charts. Those maps show every smuggling route between China and Hakata Bay.
You need them to reach the mainland.
That is right. And if the Mongols break my code, they will learn every weakness in the Shogun's fleet.
We'll recover them first.
They are in a nearby camp. While you're there, look for an art print of mine. I want it back.
What's important about this art?
It is a long journey to the mainland. If I'm going to steer us straight, I will need something to take my mind off these cracked ribs.
We recover it all. You grant Kenji passage to the mainland, and you never show your face on Iki again.
Deal. Keep an eye on Kenji. Trouble sticks to him like shit on rice.
That it does. Actually had a difficult duel. He was stronger than Masako.
So you think you're tough?
Indeed, Bromf. I've got another one to go to. May as well. For a neighbor.
That was close.
The Viper knows his place, but we still have to deliver.
I think I pulled something when those bandits tied me up. Maybe I should rest up while Kulu helps you rob the Mongols.
He's just a fisherman, Kenji. He saved your life.
I know.
If you want to act like the ghost, stop using people and start thinking how you can help them.
You're going to die here. Just like your father. The Sakai name will vanish from the earth. Your life meant nothing.
Stop it. More guards than I expected.
Maybe I should keep watch. Anything goes wrong, I'll give a signal. Bird call. No, screaming monkey.
Shh.
I hear there's a collectible in there, but ghost. Sadly, no tall grass again. They realised the power of the tall grass.
Termun Beistarla. Arsan Huniken Olchi.
Enter Samurai Wadata. Atna Turdi. Явцгач. Ихтэй болгоомжтой.
Ахад Uchivo Uchtil Polokno.
Tengdwing. Tengdwing.
We have Kuben.
Thinks it looks like it gives me less resolve using that, but it's fine.
Ingesin Hunigen Alach Yosta. Samurai or Host Nash Pusat. Temptische. We have Kuben.
Ой, өнөөхийг чи хардаа.
We have Kuben.
Ой, өнөөхийг чи хардаа.
Arsan Hunigen Head.
Асаг адуурсан ой. Батгүй.
I'll climb there.
Цаад ирж мэднэ. Сэрэмжтэй бай.
Guessing the collectible is this banner up here. Yeah, I think everyone's dead or gone.
The Viper's navigation charts. The odd print. Signed to my delicious Viper. Time to go.
I don't see or hear any more wind giants, so I'll get those replaced.
Here.
Trade you for anything.
Any luck?
I've got it. Let's go.
We just teleporting back.
Sides with freedom.
Just in time. Good work. Everything is here. We'll just need a few minutes to check my maps. Then we set sail.
That our prince should keep you company on the voyage.
Never judge a man's vices.
What about the people we sent ahead of us?
Settled on board, but we are at capacity. Have to dump all expendable cargo. There's only room for one more passenger. Ready to set sail, Kenji?
When do we leave?
Soon. We wait for no one.
Remember, return to Iki Island at your own risk.
I will keep that in mind.
Sure you don't want in? I could hide you in one of my sake barrels. It's a tight squeeze, but with a little cooking oil, those narrow hips.
I'll pass. I'm not finished here yet.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Keep some of your best sake chilled for me. We'll celebrate when this is all over.
I'd like that. Huga!
Forget something, Master?
Yeah, my common sense. Take my seat on the ship. You earned it.
But, Master...
Get moving before I change my mind.
I didn't think you had it in you.
I'll scrape by. Fugu, I didn't like his chances. It's better this way. Besides, you didn't think you'd get rid of me that easily, did you?
I'm not that lucky.
This calls for a drink.
To the ghost of Iki.
To forgetting all about him.
At least he kind of made a good decision at the end, though his routes to do so are so bad. In resolve after successfully performing a safe landing. It's interesting. I guess you could abuse that, but eh. Here. We can come down from where the lighthouse is. That might be a better approach. To pick up some more flowers. It feels like I'm just better off standing these guys off currently.
Face me!
Hey, a twin blade. Wow, 4 resolve. Really? Only 3 of them? Oh, I guess the others just got terrified. Oh, so if they just get terrified, you don't attack them. Enough.
Challenge!
One after the other.
Хоолойч нь огтлноос самурай!
That was only 4. I can't stand these guys off. What? Okay, that's weird. I can't stand off the shamans. got a lot of supplies here. A lot more than what I handed him. He's building this very close to their main camp, which is a stupid idea. So he's going hunting. Is there nothing for me to do here then? Feels like I need to like complete a quest for him or something, because that note like says he's going to different places, but it doesn't give me a quest for it.
Good.
I'll be changed back to raw stats.
You're going to be all right.
Forget about me. Please, go to the north of the island and look for the cliff with the seagulls.
Why would you send me there?
I have seen men leap to their death. They say the eagle tribe makes you choose, join or jump. And now they have my son.
Say no more. I'll make sure no one has to make that choice again.
Well, okay then. That's not north. Let's see. Because it noted this place as where they're jumping, but that isn't north. Unless the island is rotated weirdly. Unless she was meant to be in a camp that was further south or something. Is it north? It's north.
What shall I play for this one, to calm him down? My mother taught me the song doesn't need to be simple to be calming.
Playing with the eye black rose part of the game.
Before we knew she was sick, my mother would sit alone, watching the deer. I climbed on her, trying to get her attention, till my father scolded me for disturbing her. She smiled, holding up my chin, and said, "Peace doesn't always come quietly." I don't think either of us understood what she meant.
Tsugaru's sight? Who? That is. Oh, it locks onto the head faster. Fair.
You're a good horse.
Where? Hear it. Yeah.
How many fell to their deaths here?
Yeah, this was west, not north. Guess we go up. And we go up. Okay, I wasn't in the right place to jump. I'm maybe allowed to jump in certain areas. There you go. He doesn't need to jump now. Where did he go? Did he just jump? Or did he go back to those other people that's like crouching down? The bush is a danger. Is that guy stuck in that tower? I think he's just stuck in that tower. Where's the other guy over there where he doesn't want to leave where he is? They could have left. There's a ladder right here. Oh no, it's not connected properly. Yeah, that'd be why. Damn, that guy has the arm on him. Sadly, since the dog saw me, I think everyone knows where I am now. It's kind of shitty.
Ой, өнөөхийг чи харлаа.
Did it come down?
Буцаа дээрж мэдэн сэрэмжтэй бай.
Go down. A terrible spot for him to be. Looks like they're all going crazy. Good view regardless. I not like that tower? Yeah, it is. You just can't see it from this distance, I guess. I need ghost gear for the rest of this place. Probably not going to be too many left. Alright, just everyone gets free even if they're crazy. Oh, okay. That guy was walking, it was like, am I doing a duel? No.
Can't wait to get back out to sea.
Those are some weird axes. They're like cleavers, I think. Me to climb up still?
Yes, you surrender to the Eagle Tribe. You seek them out here.
Oh, here we go. You can see the orange paint. Oh, there's the genre. That's where we're going to go back down again after here. Does it just point me to that one, or is there another one? No, just point me to that one. That was enough water to break my fall. Curious as to how we continued that house thing. I don't know if any of these nearby question marks have anything to do with it. Where's Mom taking us? Oh, archer range. If you rate this game out of 10, would you give it 8.5? Yes, I'd give it a 9. I had 0.2 seconds to go.
Yeah, that's what I'll tell him.
There's very little wrong with the game. There's some story parts that I don't agree with. The linearity of the story is a bit disappointing at times. The upgrading of the equipment is, again, very linear. You just upgrade the damage of your sword like 5 times and it's done. But aside from that, gameplay's solid, story's good. A lot of the side quests have emotional weight and story to them, rather than just, oh, go kill these people just because. It does kind of lean a bit too heavily on sadness, because pretty much every storyline ends with somebody dying, if not the quest giver. It is, aside from those few parts, not a whole lot wrong with it. Dark, I should have lived. I mean, from where we were and how they were changing his personality based on us, kind of made sense that he was going to die. It was either going to be Taka or Yuna were going to die to inspire the other one to keep helping us. And it seemed like they were building up Yuna to be a love interest with all of the tension between them and how they were reacting to one another, but they just kind of dropped that. They kind of also led to that in the epilogue where she talks to you and then she just kind of disappears, so it's... They built it up and then they just didn't do anything with it.
Through a dead tree. Ribbons suffocate boulders. Yet a quiet calm.
They definitely wanted to tell a story about the turmoil of samurai versus ghosts and everything. Considering the heavy ghost moments were all cutscenes, so you couldn't just not do them.
Is all around us. Thank you, young master. A grown man, and you still can barely sit still.
Wow, that's a very intricate headband. So if we fast travel it, it's now like fully white, not grayed out. Anyone here? No. I guess we just don't do anything with him. I need to do the main story part.
Through this.
How could you, Kaze? You need to go to load. You need a stable night since you missed quite a few hours of the last few nights. I can give you a horse if you want to go to the stable. Loaf. I kind of understood what you meant. Good loaf broth.
Jin from Yarikawa. Didn't think you'd make it.
What happened here?
Friends of mine lived on this farm. I hoped they'd join our fight, but those Mongol bastards got to them first. The least they deserve is a proper burial. Won't be long.
I'll help you.
You don't have to do that.
I know. I want to.
Grab the spade. May they find peace in the next life.
I didn't take you for a religious man.
I'm full of surprises.
You said you would think about bringing me to your crew. Have you made up your mind?
That depends. Is the eagle's poison still affecting you?
Yes, but it hasn't slowed me down.
I think
Take
it
me to
has.
meet your raider friends, and I'll prove I can help you fight back.
All right, samurai. We've got a ride ahead of us. Try and keep up.
Where are you taking me?
An old raider stronghold. We used it to hide from the samurai. Now it's keeping us safe from the Mongols.
You're not worried about taking a samurai to your secret hideaway?
Of course I am. But we need every fighting arm we can get. Just watch yourself once we get there. Ever since the Sakai invasion, samurai are slightly less popular than a pit of venomous snakes.
The Sakai invasion?
The butcher of Iki and his gang thought they could bring a little law and order to our island. We showed them, but not before losing a lot of good people.
From what I heard, neither side was innocent.
There's some truth to that. I've never seen a pretty war. There's a hidden entrance to the stronghold up ahead. Mongols, they found the entrance. Let's see how good you are with that blade, samurai.
How about I just stealth kill them? There's no big patch of the grass though. This must be bigger.
Here, you! Boy! Tertin bagayu! Tertin bagayu! Argislan! Yav chihuch, gishte bolgomste. Tishe!
I'm over. Ah, I didn't get any poison back.
Utsad urch midden surumstebe. Sumtar havas
Good. You're not too sick to fight.
Not gonna mention I did that all ghostly.
We're not getting in this way.
That's Fune's doing. Any outsiders find our home, we block the entrance and kill the witnesses. No exceptions.
I hope she's more welcoming to invited guests.
We'll find out soon enough.
Is there another way in?
Only by sea. There was a path years ago, before my time. Don't know if it's still there.
It's worth a shot.
How many samurai has this man murdered? Remember your father's attendant? His throat was opened while he slept. His blood sprayed your tent.
Silence! Jin, you alright?
Yes. Sometimes I hear the eagle's voice.
Like she can read your mind or something?
No. I hear my own thoughts. Things I didn't know I was thinking. But in her voice.
I hope it wears off.
I see why the samurai never found this hideaway of yours.
It's the only stronghold on Iki that survived the Sakai invasion.
Let's hope that holds for the Mongols.
No way to cross.
There's always
Very
a way.
white.
Samurai have to say shit like that.
Do pirates have to mouth off?
Just the clever ones. Neat trick. I could use one of those.
It was a gift. From a brilliant friend. He passed.
Sorry to hear that.
I suppose you wouldn't say that if we did this earlier, or is it just a set dialogue?
Minor setback.
Look for a way around.
Never seen a samurai do that before.
You're welcome to join me.
You alright?
I'm fine.
It's fine.
Doing great. Don't die. Not bad. Bastards.
Oh, banners.
They're after one of our ships.
Friends of yours?
Wouldn't call them friends, but yes, I knew them. That makes 4 craft we've lost to the Eagle's warship.
I'll get us through here.
But stuff.
How did you join up with Fune?
We enjoyed the hospitality of the Sakai Inn together.
You mean Fort Sakai?
Terrible food. But we left with our heads intact. Most of the guests weren't so lucky.
So many supplies.
Almost there.
He is luring you into a den of murderers. They will kill you just as they killed your father.
Around the top of this. Why is it not gonna let us go over there? That's annoying. Just gotta remember there's one there.
When we step through that gate, there's no turning back. Everything you do is on my head. Don't make me regret this, Samurai.
You don't have to worry about me, Tenzo. I promise.
Good. Keep that attitude and you'll be fine. Just stay close. Keep your sword sheathed, and let me do the talking. Here we go.
Tenzo? You're back. You brought a samurai here? Wait until Hune hears about this.
I'll tell her myself. Get back to your posts.
I'm watching you, samurai.
Let's get you to Fune. Impress her, and the wolves will back off.
And if I don't impress her?
I've seen her tie men up and leave them to drown at high tide. Even hung one traitor from the mast of her ship for the gulls to eat. But I don't know what she'll do to a samurai.
Those people.
More victims of the Eagle's poison. Not as lucky as you.
Tenzo! You're running out of clean rags!
Check the drawers. I have a shirt you can strip down. Let's go, Jin. Fune's waiting.
Was that your house?
They needed more than me. There's Fune, watching us from her favorite perch.
Tenzo! Get your ass up here!
Coming, Fune! Remember, make nice. And stow this.
Oh, but I want to be nice. Got some stuff we need to take.
Why worry?
Welcome back, Tenzo.
I can explain.
I hope so. Because right now, I'm really curious why you brought a samurai into my home.
You sent me to find people who can fight.
Fight for us, not against us.
If I wanted to come for you, you would know it.
Jin.
It's all right, Tenzo. I want to hear this samurai dig his own grave.
I'm here because the Mongols invaded my home too. And if the Eagle isn't stopped on your shores, she's going to bring her army and her poison to Tsushima. We can defeat the Eagle and save both our homes, but only if we work together.
He's your catch, Tenzo. What's your take?
Maybe he helps us. Or he's skewered on a Mongol spear. And you get to brag about one more samurai dying on Iki Island. Either way, we've got nothing to lose.
You're in, samurai. I hope you don't get seasick. When the next storm hits, we're taking every boat in this cove and attacking that Mongol warship.
Sounds like a good way to lose half your men. Get me aboard that warship, and I can sink it.
Tenzo, get this fool out of my face.
Jin may have a point. We can't get close enough to board the warship. But a Mongol boat from Iki resupplies them every few days.
We can take their supply ship and make the delivery ourselves.
Tenzo, if you think this can work, you're in charge.
I need 12 men. Jin can be one of them.
They're yours.
The supply ship docks on the northeast side of the island. Look for a small inlet, steep cliffs.
I'll meet you there. Fune, it has been a pleasure.
Just watch your step, samurai.
Guess that's the end of that mission. Quite a bit of legend just for doing some walking. I guess we did take out a small supply of the Mongols.
He cut off their ears, their noses, then their lips. Such was the cruelty of Black Hand Riku.
Riku? Kingdom Hearts?
Careful, my lord. Riku has a taste for warriors.
What are you talking about?
Black Hand Riku, the cursed pirate captain who terrorizes Iki Island from beyond the grave.
Black Hand Riku. Didn't he die at sea years ago?
That he did. I am Kashira. I sailed under Riku's blood-stained banner. The things I saw still haunt my nightmares.
Perhaps you can tell me the tale.
Of course. I hope you have a strong stomach. Black Hand Riku was once the cruelest pirate captain to ever terrorize Iki Island. He carved up his victims, piece by piece, always saving a morsel for his loyal companion, a vicious monkey. Riku built his armor to honor a brutal Sarugami. This monkey demon inhabited his armor. Its cursed whispers drove Riku to take risks, tempting him with the spoils of battle, while pushing him to the brink of ruin. 6 years ago, Black Hand Riku attacked a refugee ship. Its cargo, children. He threw the young ones overboard. Their samurai protector, he skinned alive. His crew watched in horror while Riku's monkey fed on the trimmings. Then, mutiny. Black Hand Riku's crew plotted to poison their wretched leader. He was stabbed through the chest and blinded by the poison, but he clung to life, protected by the armor of the Sarugami. Riku set his ship ablaze and fled with his monkey, while his crew burned to death in their fiery tomb. Before he died, Riku hid his Sarugami armor somewhere on Iki Island. Now he haunts the coast, a wrathful spirit who preys on anyone brave or foolish enough to seek the cursed armor of Black Hand Riku.
So does that have anything to do with resolve or poison?
So you sailed with Black Hand Riku and plotted his death.
Someone had to stop him.
And no one has found his Sarugami armor?
Many have tried, but they all fell victim to his wrathful spirit. People say the monkeys of Iki are his eyes and ears.
If that's the case, he already knows I'm interested. Where did your ship go down?
I don't remember much of that night, but one other crew member survived. Minato. She spent her time hiking Mount Take no Tsuchi, trying to forget the horrors we lived through.
Thank you for the tale.
Be careful. The monkeys are watching. Black Hand Riku sees everything.
A friend else around these parts?
Always been the weakest game on the island. But sellouts, traitors?
Oh, we can have a duel in here. There was an achievement for a tournament or something, but I guess this isn't it. Maybe unlocks later. There's upgrades to be had, but none that I could really get. No.
Don't bother going to the camp at Nagata Lake. Raided by Mongols.
Did any survive?
They did. Our monk gave himself as ransom to save us. But without his skills, put down anyway.
If he's still alive, I can bring him back to help you. That will be worth it.
Sometimes I still cry.
No lead in for you.
At least with the samurai, you knew what to expect.
If this eagle tribe marched around like they did, we'd have already sent them home.
Never thought I'd miss the samurai.
What's the difference? Burn our homes all the same.
Good, the gate open again.
Greetings, my lord.
Don't hurt my son! Stop, please!
The father and his baby, both of them, huddled together.
Poison still affects me.
Was that him or was that Kenji in the subtitles I saw? Oh, was that Kenji? It was.
Kenji, what are you doing here?
No one named Kenji here.
I'm laying low. If certain people knew where I was, I wouldn't last an hour.
Good. That will keep you out of more trouble when the first ship leaves for Tsushima.
I'll be first on board, trust me.
I think he's still around for now. Let's get that banner. Go through the other door. Okay, so that exit looks like it's a teleport out of here. But can I go over here now? Yes, it was just keeping me locked for the quest. Alright, that does count as leaving. That it does. I'm gonna check what this helping hand thing is. Oh, you haven't talked to maybe civilians occupying it. Talk to Mira B materials you gave him. Okay, so this is just an unmarked quest. It's here. It's weird because this is like one of the very few unmarked things in the game. Okay, good, I can stand them off.
Fight!
Look at all those trees that have been cut down. Just didn't know it work. Is that last guy's just running? Yeah. Just a random fella here.
Leave me alone.
They're just some raiders. I need to complete the Eagle's Cry tale. Yeah, I've done it, so... Apparently he's on the road. On the road between Fort Sakai and Fort Refuge. That spot where the path splits just east of Kitsune's Pond. Or was it just overtaken by that ambush? I'm taking this. Speedy.
Doing good, Kaze.
It seems like this is where you should be. This is where the path splits.
Master, Kaze.
No. Actually, since I found him down here, this might be the thing that starts it, so I might be done with that. Please ignore the spore.
I need this gin. The Khan put a bounty on the ghost. Anyone can claim it.
Yuzo.
Let's try a bit closer.
Now, where was I?
How goes the house?
My plan is sound. You ever built anything on your own?
I can't say I have.
Don't. I'm now teaching myself to hunt and skin hides for the roof. Most boys learn this from their fathers.
May I ask, did you lose your parents during the samurai invasion?
In a flood during the invasion, so I'm told. My grandmother raised me, until I could hobble around on my own.
For your new home, I have more hides than I need.
Thank you for these, again. I should be able to do this on my own. I shouldn't have to depend on you.
You shouldn't have to build a house because the Mongols burned down your home.
They came while I worked in the fields. I had no chance to save anything. So, I guess this is really happening now. I sincerely hope you don't see me back out here, collecting more material.
Alright, there's the next one. Shipwrecks, because I did remember him noting. It's here. if there's smoke trails for all these places, it'd be easier to find. I think I already have the woods location. That's why I couldn't find any of it. Oh, there it is.
Will this ever end?
You again. I did not expect to find you on the beach.
Did you know you need metal to build a house? I did not. I'm left poking around shipwrecks. Only place I can think to look. On Iki, anyway. But I envy these ships.
The shipwrecks?
They may be broken, but you still have a sense of what they were. Everything of my family's. My father's trowel, my grandmother's hairpin, burned with the house. That's why I hope to build a new one.
A house or a family?
I should get back to searching these husks for metal. Or I will have neither.
Let me save you some time.
How can I accept this? You will have built my house for me.
That I leave to you. But I've seen homes burn. You would honor me if you accepted this donation.
Then I have no choice but to accept. I'm building my house in a grassy clearing west of Fort Sakai. One day I will welcome you there. And let it be soon.
Let it be soon.
Is that all done? Yeah, I know where it is. I guess I'll go then.
Friend!
Wow, he's just finished.
Welcome. Here you are, this whole journey, and I never asked your name. I am Imotaro.
I am Jin. I'm impressed you built this house on your own. You must be proud.
If it's not too bold for me to say, you should be as proud as I am. You built this house too. There, supporting the roof. That beam came from you. You can't see the hides, but they are there, beneath the thatch. And that corner there, that stays standing because of the metal you found. Believe me, I tried without. Set me back a week. You once told me you never built anything. Now you can say you have. And with this house, I can build a new family, like the one I never had. Thank you.
When I saw a home burn, it was here on Iki. I did nothing then. This house won't make up for it, but it's a start.
It's a nice little quest. Locations are a bit annoying if you don't look the guide to find the exact location though. Hey, will never shake or force a shot. Pretty nice. It doesn't shake a whole lot though, so not a whole lot of use I'll get out of that. But being able to hold it indefinitely is very nice. A lot of people in here. Yeah, he built that very quick. The outposts this place have 2 more. That'll be 1. Maybe another is for a quest or something. Maybe over here. This is a big area that's not uncovered. So this area, lake. However, I think that's going to be where I leave things off for today. Some things sorted. I was able to complete some of these tasks. Base save. Don't have Pathfinder 5020 this Saturday, so I'll see what else is happening. Streams of this then. How much of the story they're going to have for this, so I don't know how many more streams are going to have of it. But there's plenty of things to uncover, though, with the map unlocked. They are very quick to do. I've got, what, 20 flags to get? I'll probably complete it by next. However, if I don't see you any of those days, I shall see you all next time.